Gotsky looking for that damage, finds him on the Diablo. Diablo forced it back out as their health drops low. The Immortal now is at 25%.
Back down Yo on the Greymane, gonna be the first to fall. But is it ETC? No, that's Malthael up there. A triple.
The Leyline used in the back, catching 3 people on top of that, followed up by the APOC and the Lurking On. Catching 2, but this time On is gonna be the first one.
Wow, did you see that mosh pit? 4-man mosh pit while on a conveyor belt. That was like a regular sushi.
There's the lead, catches him in the mud pit. Time trap does pop. Mosh pit goes out. Ruben's still in trouble. Pops to stay a while and listen, but it's not going to matter.
Here comes the Bloodlust on the backside, but he's doing it under and then stunned. Oh my goodness! The combo!
Getting struck down, ETC getting killed. He becomes dog food for the Greymane.
I didn't think they had a chance. I thought it was all over. We said all or nothing, and they got absolutely everything.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Nexus Gaming Series. I am Jason, and today we've got a Division C West match, Cool Cats and Kittens versus 210 Blechman Street. Take a quick look at the map view here. We've got Dragonshire and Infernal Shrines banned out by Cool Cats and Kittens. Blechman banning out Garden of Terror and the Battlefield of Eternity. They actually won the toss and elected for first pick, and so Cool Cats and Kittens getting to select our first map of the night, which is going to be Towers of Doom, and I'm going to let these teams know that I am ready, because they are all in draft and ready to go. Thank you all for popping in tonight. Looking forward to seeing these two teams go at it, and I am looking forward to, I don't really cheer for either squad, but I am kind of hoping that Blechman Street can get themselves a win tonight. You know, they've been working hard all season. They've had a couple of good moments in some of the matches that I've seen them play in, but they have yet to get a win here in Division C West. So, you know, here we are in the last week of the regular season. Of course, they are not going to make the playoffs, so I just like to see them, pull something out here. At least have a good showing tonight. Obidium is here for CCK, it looks like.
Hey, it's you.
What do you know?
I'm getting stir crazy here. Please
Oh, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that, Obidium. Welcome back. Longtime supporter of the channel ever since I've been back casting and streaming again. Probably my most constant supporter and watcher hanging around. Cool Cats and Kittens currently up atop the C West leaderboard. Last I checked. I can actually go check again just for funsies, but they have been looking pretty good this season in C West. One of the main teams that have been hanging around near the top. And they are indeed currently the only team with 21 points. Team Rainbow Strike Go and can't connect stuns. Sorry about what's happening to my voice. Let me get a little water. There we go. There's that sultry baritone. 20 points right now for TRSG and can't connect stuns. But CCS is, or CCS 2, I should say, in this division, is all done with their games. They played all 11. TRSG only has 1 left to go, and Cool Cats and Kittens playing this match tonight against 210 Blechman Street. And then they got another team they're playing on Thursday. I wonder who that could be. All right, that's my team, Regen Divine. So I actually won't be playing in that match. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have told them that. But we've got a 6-man roster, and I will be on the bench Thursday night. There's a draft here. We got Phoenix and Johanna banned. We're already halfway done. Phoenix, Johanna banned out. Chromie and Gazlo banned out on the other side for Blechman Street. So first pick, Tychus. Pretty solid meta pick here, especially on towers where you do a lot of team fighting. Cassia and May picked up for Cool Cats and Kittens as they get a bit of a blind combo going there. And then Falstad and Lucio picked up here for Blechman Street. So a lot of damage, a lot of mobility in that. Everybody's got a dash or a barrel roll or some speed. Very nice. Meanwhile, Lily and Diablo going to be banned out here in the mid-ban phase. Diablo, a pretty good ban here, I think. CCK had May picked up already, so they are able to apply that chokehold. And it can be pretty difficult to deal with that Diablo, especially when you have some good follow-up in the Tychus and the Lucio to get him in position for good wall bangs. Meanwhile, Levidium going to pick up the Stukov, and we've got the Lost Vikings coming out here. Not a big surprise, but I've been seeing a little bit more of the Vikings, and I would say it's maybe plaguing isn't the right word, but it's definitely been showing up a lot here in C West. And look at that, the Butcher and Arthas coming out. I was about to say Artanis, but no, it's Arthas. The other Artie. So it's a pretty strong front line, and the Butcher is a pretty good Viking hunter. I can pick up a little bit of extra meat from skulking about and picking off Vikings that maybe aren't paying quite enough attention to avoid the meat grinder that is Butcher. Last pick here, and we're going to have Jaina picked up here for Descalada. All right, well, there is your draft for game number 1. Let me know what you all think. Let me know who you're here cheering for as well in the chat. I always like to see who everybody is rooting for. And if Pat is hanging around, let me know, because I still owe you an evil laugh, but I won't do it unless you're here. I missed that last night while I was casting. But I'll get him back eventually. Pat tunes in occasionally. I might have to ping him one of these days to have him come in to do that, though. So yeah, I mean, it would be a bit foolish for me to not predict Cool Cats and Kittens winning the match just based on the track record this season. But I'll say this much. I like Blechman Street's comp. I like that as a counter to the Vikings, you know, being able to roam around, get the kills, and stack Butcher. See if they can do anything with this here. First, let's get into Towers of Doom here. On the left, Cool Cats and Kittens. We've got Crazy for Haruna, going to be playing all 3 of our Lost Vikings. Harvath 70, going to be playing the May. We've got Beowulf 04 on the Cassia. Levidium going to be on the Stukov, and we've got Descalada playing the Jaina. Well, on the right, 210 Blechman Street, we've got Dung Beetle going to be playing the Tychus. We've got Slow Cheetah on the Falstad. Denominator going to be on the Arthas. Iota on the Butcher. And we've got Asterix going to be playing the Lucio. Right away, both teams going to put all 5 on mid, except for, of course, the Vikings. So it was a 4v5, but Slow Cheetah going to come up and make that bit of a swing. Meanwhile, all 4 members of Cool Cats and Kittens rotating right to the bottom lane to get that clear. 210 Blackwood Street doesn't actually have anybody currently in the bot lane, so we're going to miss a little bit of the wave. Actually, the entire first wave looks like. Unfortunately, going to be missed down here in the bot lane. They are on the rotation. Charge is going to come out onto Jaina. Stun hits. The Blizzard hits as well, though, so the blinds come out in the slows, but Jaina is going to go down, and that's going to be first blood going over to 210 Blechman Street. Eric also going down up in the mid lane there to Denominator. Blechman coming out swinging here early. Very nice to see. I gotta give a lot of credit to these guys. They have stuck in all season long, not had a lot of success, but have been doing a great job of team building. And I haven't interacted with them a whole lot personally, but I've been told that they have a really good attitude with everybody they play. So that's always really nice to see. A very common thing to see in NGS, but yeah. Here comes the charge in from the Butcher. Beowulf gonna take a little bit of damage. Dung Beetle is sitting back here with almost no health. I feel like if Cool Cats and Kittens just went in and clicked on him. But Denominator does end up going down there. It's Arthas is gonna fall. Did some zoning though, and they get their camp at the very least. But meanwhile, down bot, we're gonna see the Sappers pushed in for Cool Cats and Kittens, and now they're gonna try to work a little bit more on this bottom lane front wall. Baylog falling. So it's gonna be a little bit more meat for the Butcher. He's sitting at 57 already, so he's getting some work done. I actually have no idea if that's good or not. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea how many stacks Butcher's supposed to get in a certain amount of time. I would imagine, I don't have an exact count, but just a rough guesstimate is that I could probably count on one hand the number of Butcher games I've casted. Always exciting to see specialty heroes. There it is, but look at the boot back into the stun. Triple stun here for Harvath. Harvath, rather. Meanwhile, we do see the Vikings channeling the top left, and they were trying to interrupt the top right, but not quite able to do so. Libidium trying to cap here, but ends up taking a little bit of damage. Now getting charged on the backside. Arthas is the first to fall on the other side, however. Cool Cats and Kittens get their second kill of the game. Now Iota gonna have to cancel the charge, but Lucio is gonna go down. Oh no, Iota falls, and that means that some of that meat is gonna hit the floor. Now down to 49 in the meat stacking. Olaf falls, however. Like fell to towers somewhere. Not sure where Olaf fell. Talk about an unconventional game, by the way. Butcher on one side, Vikings on the other. Up top, Flo Cheetah manages to get a hold of Baylog. Denominator coming in, trying to defend, but the bottom bell tower goes down, and Cool Cats and Kittens taking advantage here of a little bit of slow rotational game, I think, for 210 Blechman Street. Getting some kills as well. They're definitely doing well in the team fight game now. They've hit a few of those power spikes. They get to level 7. And now they're going to look to steal the camp away from Blechman Street. So going to see Beowulf going over and starting their Sappers. They're going to have 2 sets of Sappers coming down the bot lane. This is going to threaten to possibly score another 6 points. Eric falls. Somebody was that up in the top? Working on the camp up top there. First set of Sappers get frozen. Denominator getting low, gets blinded. Fen coming in from Beowulf. Even Toying going, yeah, actually takes a few shots from the kill zone there. Trying to step forward. Oh, Tychus goes down as Beowulf hits the Q. None of those, or no, 2 of those shots got through. And now they're going to push in another 3, so that's 5 out of those 6 shots going in as Descolada going to cap on the bot side, Libidium on the bot. Oh, Slow Cheetah almost gets there in time to interrupt Descolada, but now level 10s are in, and yeah, we're going to see some big damage coming down. Falstad is going to fall as the Water Ellie comes out here from Descolada. Asterix is also going to go down. It's a quick double kill here for Cool Cats and Kittens. They're looking for more though. Denominator gonna go down. Water Elemental getting one last gasp is now Descolada now about halfway on that Ice Block quest. Ultimates here are gonna be the Water Elemental, Ice Wall, Massive Shove, Ball Lightning. And we haven't seen the Vikings pick yet, but Eric is gonna go down. Tychus down in the bot lane, soaking a little bit. It's Blechman Street, gonna try and get back their bottom bell tower as mid falls. And this is the pressure that can be applied here. Ice Wall actually not finding anybody, but Asterix super low, gonna have to back up here. Probably just Asterix. I don't know why I'm saying A. A? Iota gonna fall. Oh man, Cool Cats and Kittens getting everything here. A full 5-man team wipe, and look out in the top lane. We're getting some damage here as well. Looks like they're rotating to the boss because they've got Eric be able to just run down to grab the point. Actually, no, they're not going for boss. They're going to go for the top bell tower. Oh, look out, Slow Cheetah. Oh, no. The fly in and tried to barrel roll out, but at that point was just too far in, and the GGs are already being called here. 7.5 minutes in. That is going to be a 6 cap, but only long enough for them to send the shots over because bottom is retaken.
The altar is ours.
Bottom bell tower will be spawning soon. 36-11 now on the core count. Meanwhile, yeah, a couple members of Cool Cats and Kittens are down here just waiting for this to spawn. Meanwhile, Lucio falls in the mid lane. They've got Beowulf caught in here. Denominator's got him in the slow. I should be able to help him finish this off. Does the charge. There's the stun. Cassia falls. Level 10's now in, by the way, for Blechman Street. They're actually at level 11 now, but looking at the ults, we've got Mighty Gust along with the Draken Laser Drill. I believe that is Lambs to the Slaughter, yes. Sound Barrier and the... what is this? Cinder Ghost? I knew I knew the name of that one. I wasn't gonna hover over. Mid bell tower taken back. So once again, the 6 cap is complete. So that's gonna be a 1 extra shot, 2 extra shots. We'll bring the core health down to 9 for Blechman Street. 9. Ice Wall comes down, blocking 2. Flow Cheetah flies in, but doesn't get quite far enough to really gust too many people back. Sound Barrier comes in, but still, it is going to be Arthas Falstad falling first. They get the May, but it's going to be a 1-for-4 exchange, and only Iota left to tail the tail. Cool Cats and Kittens only giving them 1 Iota. Yeah, there is the 6 cap. There are the shots flying over, and all they need to do is wait for the core to fall here, but they're going to go cap it anyway in the mid lane. And that is going to be game number 1 going over to Cool Cats and Kittens here on Towers of Doom. All right. Well, that's classic Cool Cats and Kittens right there. Excellent macro game. Not too shabby in the team fighting either. 21-4 on the kill count. Beowulf, top damage at 29k. A relatively short game, so not a whole lot of stats here really being thrown out. 29k healing from Libidium. The only one in the entire game that didn't die. There you go. There's Stukov. KDA 18 plus and no divisor there, so just whatever Libidium's KDA is for the season, just throw 18 on top of it. Everybody else putting 1 death into the pool there for the 4. We're giving up there for Cool Cats and Kittens. I'll give you guys one last look at these talents. It's like CCK was just clicking in the 16s right around when the game ended, so only got 3 out of those 5. But yeah, that is going to do it for game number 1. So I'm going to take a quick break while we set up for game number 2. We'll be back with the draft.
Cursed Hollow.
Welcome back, everybody. Game number 2. Coming at you here for the C West Division matchup. We've got Cool Cats and Kittens up 1-0 over 210 Blechman Street. I keep thinking that's a K, but that is definitely a C. A lot of C's and a lot of K's in this matchup here in C West. So first pick going to Cool Cats and Kittens, so Blechman Street choosing this map over first pick, which when they won the coin toss at the beginning, first pick was their option, so they're actually changing strats here. taking us here to Cursed Hollow. Makes me wonder if they've got a little something here in mind. I don't think this is Blechman's last game. I believe they are playing another match tomorrow night. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're playing tomorrow night against Artemis. Yeah. 8 p.m. PST tomorrow night. I think that match has a caster yet. I'd pick it up myself, but I am also playing tomorrow night at 8 in this division. There's actually 3 matches going on. We also got Can't Counterpick Stupid versus Team Rainbow Strike Go, which is their last grasp at maybe getting into the playoffs. But there's the Lost Vikings once again. There's another great map for TLV as well, so we'll see if Blechman Street, yikes, continues to struggle here against the Vikings, or if they've got a better answer for it this time. I liked the Vikings. They just weren't able to get quite as much going into Dominator or go straight into the Murky. All right. Didn't even hold it up either. And this time we've got Blanchard coming in. So Blanchard substituting in for somebody. I believe they were in the game last time around. Cho'Gall coming out. Okay, now we're getting weird. Cool Cats and Kittens deciding to add 2 extra with the Vikings. Now got a -1 to the total number of bodies on their team here with Cho'Gall. What's up, Beowulf? Both these teams basically throwing it all against the wall and seeing what sticks here tonight is what I can see. See, at this point, Cool Cats and Kittens has definitely locked into the playoffs. Their seed hasn't necessarily been determined yet, but they've got pretty good odds to be first place. At least first or second, depending on how some of these games go. I believe the absolute lowest they can end up at this point is third. No matter how this game and match goes. And then, yeah, and you know, of course, depending on how that big Thursday night match goes between my team and theirs. Meanwhile, yeah, Blechman Street, of course, still looking for that first win. It might be here. Asmodan and Johanna going to be picked up here. By the way, Ariel and Tychus banned out on the other side. No shocker for the Tychus being banned out. That was first pick material for Blechman Street last game. And a really good counter to Cho'Gall. So now, could get another frontliner. Could go really Bruiser, Melee Assassin, or Ranged Assassin. So they're going to go Jaina here for the extra blow up. Got kind of a double mage comp here. And I guess Murky Axe is more of a Melee Assassin, so that makes sense. Falstad going to be really strong in this map as well with his global ability to fly around on Cursed Hollow. On a pretty decent healer for the Cho'Gall, and the nano boost can be very annoying to have to deal with. By the way, assuming that this series goes or ends before the other Sea West series going on right now, we're going to actually raid over to the Artemis and Bloodbath and Beyond series, which I believe is soon going into a game 2. It's over on Bankai's channel, so I'll be raiding my good buddy, my teammate Bankai, as soon as this match is over. Don't go anywhere. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out tonight. Let's get on into game number 2 here on Curse of Hollow. That's not what I meant to click.
Heroes.
There we go. That's what I meant to click. And that's what I meant to click. There we go. On the left, we have... Oh, no, let's fix the overlay. Almost made a big boo-boo there. Getting all kinds of distracted here. On the left, we've got Beowulf. We'll be playing the Falstad, Libidium on the Ana. We've got Desthence20. Gonna be playing the Cho'Gall and Crazy for Haruno. Back again on the Vikings. This is the Cool Cats and Kittens. You know, on the right for 210 Blechman Street. we have Slow Cheetah going to be playing the Jaina, Asterix on the Johanna, Blanchard on the Stukov, Iota on the Asmodan, and Denominator going to be on the Murky. That was a whole bunch of hero names I did not expect to say here in game number 2, not going to lie. But here we are. Yeah, Levidium says guaranteed top 3 if we dominate here. Yeah. Sounds right to me. So right away, a little bit of a rotation advantage for Cool Cats and Kittens. They get the quick clear on mid, but a lot of wave clear for Blechman Street. They're going to be able to clear that out pretty quickly. Now we got Murky versus 2 Vikings up in the top lane. Condemn comes in there from Asterix. Grouping them up a little bit. Still some solid damage on this front wall down bottom lane. They've nearly got that first tower down. Iota taking some damage, and that's the poke coming in from the Cho'Gall. Just constantly able to throw those orbs out that'll just bounce right on.
Red team draws first blood.
Olaf falling in the top lane. Denominator almost gets both of the Vikings up top. Gonna go in and look for it. Down bottom, we've got Iota versus Eric. And both 4-mans kind of hanging out in the mid. Camp's going to be started here. Cool Cats and Kittens going to go get started on their siege camp. They want this to counter push against the objective that'll spawn at the 3-minute mark. Eric falling down in the bot lane, I believe. This is where I saw him last. A little bit of a lead right now for Blechman Street. But a lot of that is XP up here in the top lane that Cool Cats and Kittens will be soaking up shortly. They target out the or pufferfish. Iota getting low though. Yeah, that poison should be enough.
Gather tribute and earn my favor.
Sure enough. First blood going to Cool Cats and Kittens this time around. Vidium, and this is an interesting matchup. Healer versus healer in the mid. Blanchard gonna have to back up though as Cho'Gall joins the party. Camp is taken, so Cool Cats and Kittens gonna have this pushing up against Denominator. He should be able to clear this out fairly easily, but it will require him to be up in the top lane, so won't immediately be available to rotate down, try to cap here. Meanwhile, Eric, yeah, get you a player that can do both, right? You got Eric down bot, threatening the cap. Slow Cheetah. Gonna find Levidium here, but look, the sleep comes in, and uh-oh, Cho'Gall comes back, and yeah, now Slow Cheetah is, somebody put Jaina in a corner. Second kill here for Cool Cats and Kittens. They do cap the bottom, so first tribute going over to them as well. And I am now up to 2 kittens myself up here. My second cat's going to come up here and join me. Eric going to fall down bot to the Asbel. Hashtag cat stats. Cheetah soaking in the mid lane. Gonna try to pressure Baylog a little bit. Get some decent damage down. He's gonna have to hit the Jets, but still the Blizzard's gonna get him down. You know, down bot. Big push for Cool Cats and Kittens. Asterix getting low. Gonna be able to back out though. Have to hit the B button, however. That is the entire front wall and the well down in the bot lane now. This is a good priority lane for CCK. This is where their boss will feed into. And while the tribute is spawning in mid, got Eric there ready to go. We'll immediately start the cap. Can Denominator get there in time? No! Tried to use the AoE there. Actually, not sure what the name of that is. Some kind of muck ability. I forget the name of it, but quite in range. Almost, though. Second tribute going over to Cool Cats and Kittens. XP's pretty close, though. Both teams pretty even overall. Soak's been good on both sides. Iota down in the bot lane, playing a little passively while multiple members of CCK are missing at the moment. And Olaf looked like he finally got the best of Murky up in the top lane, but now taking a ton of damage from the minions. Oh no! Oh, unfortunate. That's a lot of soak. Trying to hold them. It's almost like he was trying to hold them off the point, but the way he was standing still makes me think maybe he just had taken his eyes off of Olaf there for a second. Didn't realize how much those ranged minions were blinking him away for. It's alright, Balog's here to soak up most of this XP. Now, in the mid, you got both camps pushing back and forth. Level 10's coming in for Cool Cats and Kittens. They win the race to 10 by a little bit here. So this looks like it's going to be Upheaval and the Twisting Nether along with that Nano boost. Falstad going to take Mighty Gust. Vikings haven't picked yet, but I imagine it's play again. There's the swipe as Eric goes down. That's going to prevent the Twisting Nether from getting too much value, but Blanchard still gets hit by it. Slow Cheetah, super low in here, going to fall to Beowulf. Nano Boost is going to be popped, but look out! Here comes Murky with the March of the Murlocs. It's kind of going right, though. You almost would have liked to have seen the March going over the tribute point there to at least be able to stall it, but Beowulf will be able to get to Asterix there for another kill. Blanchard getting low, going to try to make it out. The slow comes down. Can Beowulf get there? Denominator doing a nice job of healing. Pops the bubble, and I think Denominator makes it out of here too. Oh, Beowulf. Where is Beowulf going? Oh no! Not like this! That was what I would call a bit of a optimistic gust, if you or optimistic flight, if you will. And once again, Murky's egg getting destroyed here. So Denominator's no longer playing on house money. There's the swipe once again, knocking Cho'Gall away while that Twisting Nether was about to pop. 4-2 right now on the kill count. And pretty decent value. Olaf falling, but Cheetah gonna get a couple of Vikings out of this. And look out, here comes Cho'Gall. Trying to zone, will be able to get, oh maybe no, Libidium gets the sleep, gets the poison, but Blanchard gets there in time. So both the top and bottom forts go down. Mid fort is just hanging on by a thread right now. Wow, Blechman Street trying to chase here, but there's the gust from Beowulf to disengage. Cho'Gall still working on this fort. Murky goes down. Upheaval hits 2. Pulls him in. Blanchard is going to get taken down by Beowulf, though. Murky also falling in that mess. Asterix getting low. Oh, the Blessed Shield comes out. Sub 30 health. Oh! The Q's almost enough, but Beowulf doesn't have quite the range. Slow Cheetah gonna make it out super low as well. Nominator up in the top lane, pushing things out here. And actually go in and try and get the, oh no! Does the pufferfish go up? I think it did, but it wasn't enough damage. Unfortunate. I did that once on a keep. Trying to get a keep as Lucio. Didn't work out for me either, but I did get the keep at least. That was one of those where I took the keep down, but the shot had already come out as I was running away. And we basically killed each other with those last shots. From my Nerf gun and from the keep. Anyway. Twisting Nether, gonna hit Iota. They are on the chase. The ring. Oh, unfortunate. The counter synergy there between ring and flailing swipe. It looked like it could have been a juicy ring, but now Iota's going to be caught out here with Beowulf on the chase. Credit actually goes to crazy for Haruna there on the kill, though. Beowulf gusting the members of Blechman Street back, and now they are on the chase down bot. Look at the double sleep coming in from Libidium. That's going to keep Beowulf on top of them. And that'll be a triple kill now for Beowulf. Actually, all 5 are down. I mean, Iota was taken down a while ago, but still. That is all 5 members down. Boss was taken during that whole mess, by the way. I missed the boss cap. There's so much stuff going on everywhere. And now they are pushing in with the boss. Can they finish the core off? The death timers are pretty low here. The Blechman streak could look to try to make something out of this. People are going to hit slow Cheetah. Putting Jaina in a place where she maybe doesn't want to be, but look out. Cho'Gall, super low, gets taken down by Murky. That's not something I expected to call here. There it is. Murky getting taken out, though, by Beowulf. Golfdad's a pretty good Murky hunter in his own right. Level 16 is now in for Cool Cats and Kittens. That bottom peep goes down, and they get 64% on the core off of that boss push. And it looks like right now, Blechman Street is looking to take the boss off of the map. They've also got Murky up top doing the top camp. Looks like Beowulf is going to discover that they're here. The ring comes out, but Beowulf has the barrel roll. But now, is he going to have the barrel roll to be able to try to get on this boss? It should be up in time. Blanchard getting low. Going to swipe Libidium away. Does Beowulf have... Oh, no! Falstad goes down. Beowulf, Asterix comes in, but now Cho'Gall is here, and now it's just slow Cheetah. That's not going to be enough. That's going to be a boss deal for Cool Cats and Kittens pushing in the top lane. Camp was taken and is getting some decent damage over here. It's kind of a battle of... Oh no, look out. That's going to be Jaina falling. Little Cheetah got the ice block out, but that was just stalling, really. Boss is still very healthy and pushing up against this top keep. But it looks like right now they're just going straight for core. And I think Cool Cats and Kittens have the damage to do this. Libidium and... Oh no, look at the damage! What? Cho'Gall got blown up, but that's still enough. Game number 2 and the series going over to Cool Cats and Kittens. Here on Cursed Hollow. All right, so let's get over to our game summary, and we'll reach out to team captain Beowulf. See about an interview. (14-8) on the kill counter. As here is Beowulf. That was quick. Welcome.
Wow, thank you. Thanks for having me.
And by the way, it was quick getting in for the interview, and also that was a quick series. Well done.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun.
All right, so early in the series, first of all in the draft, high prioritization on the Lost Vikings. No big shocker there for anybody that knows your guys' playstyle. Tell me a little bit about what you guys like in that hero, and what you looked for it for, and what made you feel like it was so juicy for that game number 1.
It's just fun to have a hero that can catch all the macro. So, you know, it's definitely something that we feel like we can kind of whip out in some fun different maps and situations. So, you know, a chance to get some practice on it is always welcome.
Yeah, and right away, it seemed like Blechman Street was interested in trying to push the issue while you guys were maybe down a little bit in teamfight ability with the Vikings spread out everywhere. They actually were able to get first kill and get a little bit of momentum rolling. Tell me a little bit about in that first 10 levels, what you guys were able to do to kind of turn around and stabilize to really push that into the mid game.
Yeah, it was really just about kind of, you know, cleaning up and making sure that we were staying positioned a little more tightly and keeping closer to our rotations. not getting baited into some of those fights they were looking for. So it was really just kind of a conscious effort to say, all right, let's focus up, let's pull back and not go into any fights unless we have that right advantage to make it a win.
Right, not kind of hard to avoid team fights against the Butcher too occasionally, but
sometimes they force the issue, certainly.
So then we go into game 2, and again, just instant pick on the Lost Vikings. But tell me a little bit about the Cho'Gall pick is really what I want to get some insight on from you.
Yeah, I mean the Cho'Gall is a longtime classic. I mean, if you look at our team logo, it's something we built some identity around. So we haven't had as many chances to pull it out this season. So it was really a blast to get to play it. It's just a ton of fun anytime you can make it work. And we have a Cho'Gall specialist who always makes it an interesting game.
Well, there you go. And Cursed Hollow, a pretty good macro-oriented map, and definitely another good one for the Vikings. Yeah, I don't really have too many questions about the game. It's pretty straightforward matches overall, but looking forward, you guys got one more game left on the schedule against my team on Thursday night. How y'all feeling about that match coming up?
Well, we're a little nervous, but I think it's going to be a good one. I think you guys have shown that you're one of the top contenders, so we're excited to have that be kind of the capstone to the regular season.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. You guys are
some
locked
spicy
into
picks,
top 3, so...
Top 3 is not good enough, though. In the immortal words of Ricky Bobby, if you're not first, you're last.
Yeah. But certainly been a great season for y'all. I mean, that's 2 in a row. I mean, we've been kind of following the same track the last couple seasons. D West last season, not only one of the top contenders, but also the champion of D West. How's been your experience moving up to C West, and how have you enjoyed this division overall throughout the season?
It's been amazing coming to C West. It's like just been kind of feels like a bit of a reunion. Not only getting to play with you guys again and the other teams that we brought up at the same time from D West. I think one of our CCS family members came with us, and we also are familiar with several of the existing C West teams. We were in D West the season before, and they all moved up a little faster than we did. So that's Rainbow Strike Go, Bloodbath and Beyond, and Artemis. So this division is just chock full of people we played before and wanted to prove ourselves against. So it's been a ton of fun playing in that sort of environment and being really successful. And fingers crossed for moving up to B West next season. That's
right.
That's the dream, right? Let's see how we do in playoffs. And
yeah, just keep climbing that ladder. On up we go. But all right. Well, thanks for coming in for the interview. But before I let you go, are there any shout-outs you'd like to make?
Yeah. I got to shout out my team. Now that I placed them in position of saying that I want us to go to B West. Good job, guys. They've been playing amazing, and it's been a ton of fun playing with them this season. Shout out to our opponents. Really fun match. 210 Blechman Street. Apparently, they said they're coming back next season, so I look forward to seeing them punch in for that. And shout out to everyone who showed up to watch the cast. The Cool Cats and Kittens fan club, if you're out there. Harno, thanks for watching. And shout out to you for picking up the cast. It's late in the Tuesday evening, but definitely is appreciated having somebody go out there and make what we're doing a little more fun and public for the community.
Absolutely, it was a fun one to watch. A lot of heroes and abilities that I don't get to call out very often. So a unique cast for sure tonight.
I like to keep things spicy.
Yeah, well, I mean, especially like the Butcher and the Murky. I think I can count on one hand the number of times I've casted a Butcher game. So that's one of those newer ones for me. But yeah, thanks again, and congrats on the win. And see what you guys got Thursday night. Should be a fun one.
Oh yeah, I think everyone's looking forward to it.
All right, have a good night.
Well, thank you. Have a great night.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, that is going to do it for me. Thank you all for watching. I am going to pass us on over to Kai's stream. He's got another T-West match going on right now between Artemis and Bloodbath and Beyond. So I hope you guys will all enjoy that. And for the Nexus Gaming series, I am Jason. I hope you all have a good night.